Hey guys, it's Dana with Fabulous Style, and I have a thrift haul for you. This is a collective thrift haul over the last few weeks, and have a bunch of bags and shoes too. So I will just get started with the clothing. I have in the front all the men's stuff, and this sweater is cashmere, so that's why I bought it. I also got it at a little thrift store where everything is like $2.50. Plus it's made in Scotland, Clan Douglas. I don't think I've ever heard of it before, but just a men's kind of geometric print. I bought this for my son, and he doesn't want it, so I don't think this is really much of a good brand, but it's kind of a nice shirt, almost like a moisture wicking shirt. They had this North Face jacket there, so I picked it up. It's just pretty plain. It's a men's size large, and it says after the sunset. I'm not sure. I think I might have shown this in another video, but today I sweater shaved this area because it was kind of pilled, so I need to photograph it. This is the first Untuck It shirt I think I found, and it's a knit shirt, a collared long sleeve men's knit shirt. And this is Hill Walker. I looked this up because I could tell that it's a really super thick wool sweater. Needs a little sweater shaving, but it's just plain, men's. Kind of has a little bit of pattern in the weave, but picked that up just because of the brand. These are just some Levi's that I thought my husband might would want, but he decided not to. I bought this because they were $2.50 and they're brand new with tags. These Bass, I think on here, they're like made for working outside. I don't remember if they have where they're like doubled up or something somewhere. Anyway, I thought, they'd sell for something. This is a men's cashmere sweater, Joseph A. Banks. Hopefully it'll sell. It's kind of a bright color, but there's got to be men out there that love bright colors. This was a brand I had never heard of. This Schaefer Outfitter, proudly American. One of the thrift stores I went to had two of these vests. And they sell really well. They sell for like $60 a piece. So I bought the brown, and then they also had a gray. A nice wool vest. And this, I got a few Lululemon pieces. I haven't looked up this style. It's kind of quilted across the front. It's a little bit faded, but not as bad as it's showing up on the camera. Has these zippers here, just like a sweatshirt style. And then I found this jacket, Lululemon jacket. It's got the zipper pull there. And on the back it has the logo. It's a nice fitted jacket, and I think it's a size 10. Yes, it's in the pocket. This one has one of those little rubbery logos. And then this, I touched this poncho as I was walking by, and I was like, wow, this is, it feels really nice, but there's no brand. So I looked inside, absolutely no tags inside, and thankfully, right before I put it back, I saw that there's a little Lululemon thing, and this is called the Divinity Poncho in Misty Pink. But it's supposed to be worn. It can be worn as a poncho, and then somehow you're supposed to be able to wear this as like a shawl, and also more like a wrap. So we'll see. I'll play around with it on my mannequin. And then this is Carrots. If I find Carrots stuff, it's like riding gear, I usually pick it up if it's cheap. This is a sweater that I bought mostly because of this, because it's from Bath Avon. So it's from Great Britain, I guess. I need to sew that back together, but it has these wooden buttons on it, And at this store, it's a tiny little thrift store, and this was on their little sweater table. And so I picked it up along with these other misuk things and put it up on the counter. And one of the ladies that worked there came over and she was like flipping out about this sweater. I mean, she works there, but she's like, we should have priced that so much higher. But I don't know that I would have bought it for much more than $2.50. This, I keep finding more misuk pieces from the same person. They wrote the color because they had navy blue and black items. But they priced this for $4 or $4.50. But this is actually kind of cute, I think. It's kind of a silky front with the floral pattern and then just the regular misuk knit on the arms and the back. And then this jacket, they did not have priced up, but it's like blue and black. It's got a really pretty little zipper pull. Anyway, that's a large. I think this one's that's also a large. And then I also found this one at the same store, this waterfall front cardigan. It's an extra large. And it had, this seam right here had opened up. So I sewed it myself. I didn't really do the greatest job, but I will have to take pictures of that and disclose it. Found a couple Eileen Fisher pieces. Oh yeah, this was at that little thrift store. So this one was $6. It's just a long, I think it's a long tunic. It's a striped tunic. It has slits on the sides, but it's like probably to be meant to be worn over leggings because it's actually a dress size, but you know, you'd have to wear something under it. And then this sweater is a medium Eileen Fisher, just kind of an open front, like a waterfall cardigan. And then this sweater I sold, and then the person sent it back because they said that it was pilled to death. I mean, in this lighting, it actually looks like there's a lot of pilling on here, but there's really not. And so I don't know. She probably just didn't like how boxy it is. It's a very boxy sweater, and I had a hard time photographing it. So I need to try to take better pictures and then maybe sweater or shave it again. And it's made in Italy, so I'll list that again. And then this is J. Crew. I just thought this was cute. It's kind of it's a navy blue sweater that has a little spot there, but it's like a high-low. Oh no, and it has these pretty sleeves. So put that to the side. This is Smith & Hawking, but I bought it because it's silk and cashmere. It's super soft and it's cable knit, and I believe it was half off, so bought that. I found this Tory Burch sweater. It's from Bergdorf Goodman, and it's a medium, but it's like one of those, you know, you can take this part of it out. Is this called a dicky? That part, and I assume, yeah, these you can take out. This, you could wear it just as a brown sweater or like a sweater shirt combination. I don't know if I showed this before. I got this at that little thrift store, W5. I don't think I've sold anything of theirs, but I thought it was cute with the bottom there. This J. Crew dress, it's a factory dress and it's a size 12, but I love this print, and it's just a really cute, you know, kind of fit and flare, and I thought it would, you know, it'll sell, maybe not till spring, but somebody will want it. This is a Jam's World 2X dress. It's very bright and colorful, and it has some kind of crazy patchwork looking florals at the bottom. So fun dress. This one is by Flax. It's a large, just, you know, it's got pockets, just a nice lag and look dress. This is an older, vintage St. John, and when I bought this dress, see, this is, you gotta take your time. There's nothing wrong with it. But when I bought it, I was thinking, oh, this would be beautiful to like undo this and wear it as a duster. And so I grabbed it and bought it. And then after I got it home, I realized it's sewn together. It just looks like a wrap dress. So anyway, even though it's vintage, it's still a really nice Santana knit. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't have a size tag anywhere, so I have to figure out the measurements. This is just an athleta dress that I found in the nightgown section. It's got pockets and just a, you know, simple dress. This is an Eileen Fisher silk, like a shirt dress that has a drawstring at the waist, and then it also has buttons to shorten it up, tab button things. This I just thought was super cute. It's a Hawthorne, 41 Hawthorne skirt, and look, it has this scalloped edge. That's just adorable, so I bought that. And then this, I've probably shown this before. It's a vintage maxi skirt. I think I did in my last video. It's still here along with a few other things that I've shown in other videos, I think. And need to get these listed. So, down to the floor. I think I'm just going to sit down here. I don't remember if I showed this. I think I might have in my last video. It's still sitting here. This Brighton straw bag. It has its little hang tag thing there. Need to get that photographed. This I bought the other day. I'm not really sure exactly what this is. It's a Kate Spade Saturday. And so if you know what this is, please enlighten me. It's like a wristlet, but, and I don't know if it's a travel wallet. It comes open. This is like big enough almost for a phone. And it's open on the end. So I'm not sure what this is for. It's not big enough for a passport. But this section here, you know, it says Kate Spade Saturday. It has a bunch of card slots and then a zipper. I think this is, let's see, how, I know I opened this up. I need to clean the clear spot on there. Oh yeah, so this just opens up like a regular wallet. So maybe it is a regular wallet. I think this might be something of a phone case. But hopefully I can find one online that it kind of explains what it is. And I bought this the other day, this Kate Spade. I actually bought this bag, this style, from Kate Spade, like in their outlet. And then I don't know, I felt like I was going to ruin the leather. So I ended up selling it. But this one's really, I mean, it's nice and clean inside. I did pay, it was half price from what they had marked at $40, and then it was down to half price. It's definitely authentic. It had, I used my, it's Hadrian skills, and it was losing some of the color on the edge here. So I just trimmed up, you know, there were little bits of fabric, and then I went over it with the Angelus leather paint. And so the straps look nice. I mean, there was really no wear here. It was just some of the black was coming off on the edge. And then, of course, since I checked this over really well before I bought it, but I missed it that this in here had come undone, so they just tied it. So I was looking at the other side, and it just has, you know, where it comes together and it's sewn is just a couple of little stitches. So that is not going to be a problem. I mean, there's a shoe repair place that I take stuff to, so I know they won't charge me hardly anything to just sew that back up, because it's not, you know, it hasn't been short cut or anything. So I need to get that repaired. And I also found this vintage coach. bag. I forget what this style is called. Oh, sorry. This stuck in my finger, but it has its original tag. Is this navy blue? It's a navy blue color. But I love these, you know, these bags that have this. I don't know, there's like a bar inside here. But it's just a really nice bag. It's been well taken care of. It had no wear on the corners. Yeah, and these sell pretty consistently on eBay. The comps are about $80. I think I paid, they had it $14.99, and then it was like 25% off. So I thought that was pretty good. I might actually use it a couple of times just because I think it's so cute. So it does have a little bit of rubbing, but it actually looks better than it does on the camera. That's red. So what else do I have? These little Kate Spade shoes I bought. I already took off the price tag. I know they were half price. They're little, $5.50. But they're made in Italy, and they're like a really pretty kind of midnight blue. And these I bought for my sister because she's obsessed with Disneyland. They're actually going this next week, so I didn't have time to send them to her, but they go, you know, a couple times a year, so she can wear those if they go next spring or summer. And bought these Corky's sandals. The writing is kind of starting to wear off. I don't remember what size they are. They're like a size 10 or something. And then, whoops, well, I'll show you these. These are just some slippers that I had never heard of this brand. They're from, yeah, somewhere in Europe. Anyway, they were like $7. Have a little bit of, and they sell pretty well. I can't remember what the comps were, but there were others on eBay. And then I bought these. I've had these shoes in black and white. They always end up selling. Is that Ilse Jacobson? I forget. These are like tulips. They have tulip in the name. These perforated. But because they have really never been worn, I went ahead and paid. They were $14.99 and then 25% off. So I thought it was worth it. And then these leather Lacoste tennis shoes. They were in the men's section, but I'm kind of thinking they might be women's. So they were a great price. They were $7.99. I don't think they were on sale or anything. So these were cute. I bought these for myself. They're slightly tight, so I don't know if I'll keep them. But they're very nice quality. They don't sell for a whole lot, but they're earthies. And they're size 8. And I just think they're really cute. These, I love anything animal hair, pretty much. These I bought at that little thrift store. They had them for $10. They're Vince Booties. They're an 8.5. I actually tried them on. The heel is a bit too high for me, but they are very comfortable, actually. So they're in pretty good shape. I mean, you can tell they've been worn, but they're still in good shape. So got those. This is a brand I'd never heard of, but I bought them because they were like the half off color. They're a floral. What is this? Dogo. But I did find these exact shoes on eBay, several of them that had sold for, I don't know, like $30 or $40. So free yourself. So I bought those. These boots are a brand I had never heard of. Is it on the bottom? Anyway, they're an 8.5. Let's see if we can because I do not remember what they are called. It's something I'd never heard of before. Okay, here we are. Bellafato, made in Italy. So these exact boots had sold for like, I don't remember, 40 or 60. So I bought those because they're in like the heels and the toes. The only problem is just a tiny bit of the black bottom has come off, but not anything around the top edge. It's just on the bottom there. Okay, so I've shown everything, all that. This I have stuffed with a towel because I conditioned it really well, but it's kind of a vintage. It's a Dooney and Burke. It doesn't have the strap for the top, but I really like anything, you know, alligator or crocodile print. And this just is such a cute bag. And let me see how to get this open. Oh, it says Dooney and Burke here. And then has the, what do you call this? Closure. This says, I use this towel when I dye things. It has, I don't remember, I know it has the inside tag here. The tag for Dooney and Burke, and then on this side over here it says Dooney and Burke, but it's in pretty good condition as far as like being clean. You can tell it's definitely been used, but it is clean. I mean, it's got a little bit that looks like some lipstick there, so I need to kind of wipe it out. And then I've got a few things in here. So this is just a Coach bag that needs some leather conditioning. And I bought this at one of my favorite thrift stores. So sometimes, you know, I'll buy stuff that I probably shouldn't have, but I just love that thrift so much that I don't mind spending a little more there. I think this was $20. It has a kind of a shorter shoulder strap on it. These are Lucky brand. I don't know if they're my size. They're an 8. I think I bought these. I was going to try them on. I want to do the, is it Lauren on Southern Stone? And spray these with suede cleaner and then set them on fire. I'm so tempted to do that. It looks fun, but terrifying. And then to burn off, I mean, she does that. If you don't watch Southern Stone, I think she's just on Instagram, but she does that to get off all the extra little nubbies, which you can just use a lighter and it burns it off without burning if you don't, you know, let it burn without burning the shoes. So this time of year, I always try to look through the sandals because people aren't really looking at the sandals. So I found these Free People, cute little sandals. Yeah, they're really cute, actually. They have little crystal gems. I didn't look at them that close to make sure all the little gems are there. Oh no, I was thinking one was missing, but it was just folded up. Okay, so those are cute. I mean, they won't sell for a whole lot, but they were $3.99. Oh, these are the ones that I think I wanted to do the fire thing. These are Toms, and they need to be cleaned up, but there's some Toms Booties in a size 7. And then, what else is in here? I bought these AGLs, waited till they went half off because they're not in the best of shape. But I thought that was, you know, they're kind of cute. They're super soft. And just being black, they should be easy to sell. These I might keep. They're aerosols. I have just discovered aerosols for myself, but I think they probably would sell pretty well because they are super comfortable. I bought a pair of dressy shoes last year, you know, in a thrift store. I actually had gone up to visit my sister and we were going to go. I needed some dressy shoes and I forgot my shoes. So when I was at a thrift store, I found some aerosols and they are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had as far as heels. And then so I saw these boots and they were only $4, so I picked those up. So I may or may not keep those. This is a pair of boots. These are Sorels. Okay. I need to go back over. I just let them dry. So I think this is like salt stuff. But I dyed these. They were a light. I mean, they're not suede. They're just like a leather. But they were kind of this color but lighter. And they had some black spot. Oh, actually you can still see. They had this. They had some black spots on them, like some sort of ink or something fell on the boots. So the person donated them. So I was just going to use my black leather dye, but I had some other stuff I was going to dye, like clothing. And so I, you know, so smart, thought I would just dip these in the dye, you know, and just dye them. They're actually darker than they look on camera. They are just a solid black, so they look lighter here. They had like a rope design back here. So I put them in this pot of like simmering water, and so the glue of course came off. All this rope stuff came off. The webbing did. This, it's just, you know, because you put salt in the water, so it dyed everything. I might go over them. I need to kind of wash them again so you can see this the black stuff. And then, I mean, these could possibly fit me, so I might keep them. This inside tag did not dye at all, so at least I can still see what size they are. But anyway, it was a bad idea, especially since I didn't I didn't take out this is the insole, and so the insole's like warped, and you know they don't really work in the boots anymore. So this was, you know, an experiment. They were half price because nobody had bought them at Goodwill. I don't have bins near me, so I couldn't have, you know, waited and just found them at the bins, which I wouldn't have found them there. You know, somebody else would have grabbed them, I'm sure. But anyway, see all this. I need to wash them and get all the salt back off of them, and then maybe go over them with the leather dye and see how they turn out. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you. Don't, you know, just if you're gonna dye leather, don't use fabric dye and boiling water. And then the last thing I have to show you, I bought these the other day. They are rag and bone. These espadrilles, kind of a light gold. I forget what these are called too. I found them online with some pretty good comps. So I think they were like $15 though. So, but yeah, they really have not hardly been worn at all. I don't know that they are a 10.5. I know I found the size. But anyway, yeah, first time I've ever found rag and bone in my town. I found it in other places, but so that was exciting to find that. And that will do it for this haul. Thank you so much for watching this whole video to the end. I really appreciate it. If you like to watch haul videos, please subscribe to my channel. And, you know, give me a thumbs up. You can follow me. I don't post a ton of videos, so I'm trying to do like one a week, but it's probably like once every other week. Oh, and this is a bag. I love these bags. I've found 3 of these. Squirrel. They're Ballard Designs bags, and I love these. I take I have a bunch of just envelopes to take to the post office, instead of, you know, like big boxes and stuff, then I will use this bag. But I love it. It's cute. And these bags all have, I think the other one I have has like a fleur-de-lis on it. So anyway, that is it, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.